What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Rumble Roses, which was released on the PlayStation 2 by Konami and Yukes. And pretty much, this game is pretty much a wrestling game with all women wrestlers in it. And the plot of the game is that a mad scientist disguised as a nurse is pretty much holding an international women's wrestling tournament to brainwash the participants to create some super soldiers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of so the plot is pretty much paper thin as you can get. You know what I'm saying? As far as wrestling games are concerned. And in the game, there's pretty much 11 women wrestlers in it, and they're either heels or faces with an alternate version of each wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Like if one it happened to be a heel, the alternate version of that same character is a face and everything. So you're talking about like a total of 22 wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, and the wrestlers are like names are like Becky, Anastasia, Dixie Clement, Candy Cane, Lady X, Eva Rose, and other names like that and everything. And they also have their alternates like Sergeant Clement, which is who is uh, Dixie Clement's alternative version. And there's Dr. Anastasia, which is the Anastasia's alternative and everything. So pretty much each, like I say, each one has their own alternative versions, regardless of which one you're talking about and everything. Now, when it comes to like the modes and stuff, you're pretty much talking about exhibition, story mode, options, and gallery. It's kind of like paper thin like that in terms of the type of modes, you know. Now with the exhibition mode, there's like three different modes in it. There's a normal match, a mad mud match, and a title match. Now all three matches are pretty much single matches and everything. There's no triple threat matches, tag team matches, fatal four ways, or anything like that. It's all one on ones matches and everything like that and everything. Plus, there's no countouts, no countouts or DQs or anything. So you either win by pinfall or submission and stuff. And pretty much like the only difference between the normal match and the Mad Mud match is that the Mad Mud matches are pretty much mud wrestling matches and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Plus, there's like when you play the mud matches or normal matches, you can put in like three vows, you know what I'm saying? And it's based off of whether the character is a heel or a face, you know what I'm saying? You could do like something like not using weapons, not going out the ring or stuff like that. Now, if you get like 100% as a face or a heel, you pretty much can participate in the championship match and everything. And if you win the championship, you unlock that particular character in the gallery to show like their stats and stuff like that. And if you defend the championship, you unlock them like chilling on the beach and everything, you know, and stuff like that. Now, the story mode is pretty much where you pick a particular character and you fight a certain number of matches against the various opponents, you know what I'm saying, that's on the roster and stuff. And one thing about about the story mode. You can't like save it until you actually win complete the story mode with any particular character and everything. And one thing about the story mode in Rubber Roses is that each of them have their own subplot, which is connected together. Some of them, you know what I'm saying, like Candy Cane story mode is kind of connected with the teacher named Miss Spencer and stuff like that. Whether you play as Candy Cane or Miss Spencer, it don't matter which one it is, you know. And once you like complete the story mode, not only can you save it, but you can also unlock the alternative version of each character once you complete it. And you can go back and play it as the alternative version of each character too, and everything. But you can unlock the two different wrestling attires along with the two swimsuits also, you know what I'm saying. Now the options, you can pretty much change the difficulty: easy, normal, or hard. You can have it have you can have your character win by humiliation by turning it on. You can change the charge speed for the lethal moves, humiliation moves, and stuff like that, which is fast, faster, or fastest. And each character has pretty much like a moves called a lethal move, killer move, and humiliation move. And there's a meter that you can increase by using strikes and grapples and stuff like that and everything. And once like the meter for the killer move, lethal move, or humiliation move are filled up, you can like press like R1 for the lethal move, or L2 for the humiliation move. But the lethal move meter and the humiliation move meter has to be have to be filled up for that to happen and everything. And now for us the gallery, you can pretty much view each character's profile, listen to their voices, listen to their interest music, change the camera angle and all that and everything. Now, one thing I did notice as far as the gameplay is concerned, as far as the arena, you'll see the title of various other franchises like Castlevania, Contra, and Gradius, stuff like that. Now the graphics and design are pretty good and everything, with some pretty good color palette. Actually, the controls and gameplay are pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? And fluid and everything. I have no big time complaints about that. And the soundtrack and the entrance music for each wrestler are both pretty good in my honest opinion. However, the content wise, Rumble Roses pretty much lacks a lot of content. Like I said, it don't have a lot of matches outside of the one-on-one matches and everything. No triple threat matches, no tag team matches, fatal four ways or anything like that. Plus, there's only no other championships than the one championship that they have in the game and everything. Plus, once you complete the story mode with each character, and once you win the championship with each character and defend it like at least one time with each character, there's really no reason to play Rumble Roses again. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be truthful, this like include pretty much unlocking everything too. You know, so in my honest opinion, Konami and Yukes pretty much dropped the ball content wise with Rumble Roses, because to me they could have had like more wrestlers than they had in the game than the 22 total that they had. Because like with like comparing this to like Day of Reckoning on the GameCube, there's like around over 40 wrestlers in WWE Day of Reckoning for the GameCube. Plus, they got more matches too, like a lot more matches, other one-on-one matches, fatal four ways, tag team, stuff like that. So, replay value is really low when you compare it to other wrestling games that came out on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and the GameCube and stuff like that. It's not. I'm not saying it's not a bad game. This ended up being like being mediocre at best because of the lack of content. You know. So in my honest opinion, if you're a wrestling fan, I would say stick to the WWE games that came out on the PlayStation 2 and GameCube and stuff like that. Far as the score, I definitely give Rumble Roses uh, a 6 out of 10, mainly because of the lack of content that exists in the game and stuff like that. With that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Rumble Roses for the PlayStation 2, whether you like it, hate it, whether your complaint has to do with the content or not. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.